Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Siphiwe Madonsela. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through how I prepare for 2023 back to school. So my daughter is going to a new school. She's going to a new grade and she's going to a new phase. So preparing for this year for me has become very important because I need to set myself and her up for success through planning. So these are some of the things that I'm doing to make sure that we are ready for the academic year. The first thing that I'm doing is I've received the stationery list and I need to create a summary because what they've done on the list is they have listed the stationery according to the subjects. So because some of the items are duplicate, I need to make sure that I've got the right count for each of the line items that are required. The second thing is that I'm going to purchase that and make sure that everything is ready. What I'm doing, which is also quite normal, is to get uniform. So because she's going to a new school, I'm going to have to buy a uniform from scratch, like everything, which is a bit overwhelming because I need to get at least multiple sets for some of the items so that I don't wash every day. So that's what I'm going to be doing. She also needs to get a new school bag because the one she had last year is worn out. And also a new lunch box and bottle that she uses to drink water. New bottle and lunch box for her because both of that also are worn out. The third thing that I'm going to be doing is to, Google and search for lunchbox ideas. Looking at last year, she did not enjoy everything that was packed, or she found some of the things not appealing. So what is important also for me this year is to have a conversation with her around what are the things that she would like to have in her lunchbox, because it doesn't help for me to get things for her that she doesn't enjoy, that she won't need, that she won't eat. So I want to involve her more into what she gets to pack for lunch, so that can feed into our grocery list as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing differently. I've always been thinking, this is what she needs, but as she's growing, because she's turning 10 this year, it's important for me to start including her, let her be part of the process, let her draw up that list. Obviously, I'm going to be there as a guide, but I just want to make this fun for her as well. The sixth thing that I'm going to be doing is to have a talk with her. It's very important. Last year, she reported quite a number of cases of bullying. Some of the things I thought were quite petty, but I know that the how was school question, how was your day question brought a lot of insight. It's one question that she didn't hold back when responding to. She shared everything, and that is important for me again this year, for her to open up, because she's going to a new school, because she's going to a new grade. She was very fond of the previous school. She was very fond of her teacher in grade 3, and because it's a new change altogether for her, it's important for me to have that discussion with her, encourage her to report bullying, whether it's in the scholar transport, whether it's in the classroom. It's important for her to know that I have her back. I obviously won't be yelling and screaming at everybody that she reports, but I'm going to use that to also equip her, to also encourage her to push back in some instances before I intervene, obviously, because she needs to be able to stand for herself. But I'm obviously not going to allow it to escalate to a point where she dreads going to school. But it's important that she is expressive of everything that is happening in her life, of everything that is bothering her, because I've seen that with bullying, performance tend to drop. And sometimes we yell at our kids because we don't understand the things that they go through, because we're also a bit harsh because of what life is throwing at us. So I'm giving myself that time to talk to her, obviously not to instill fear, but to encourage her, for her to be excited, to get into the new year, into the new school, into the new grade, but also encouraging her to speak up. I think that's the one important thing, because bullying is one pandemic that is really crippling the education system at the moment. The seventh thing and last is I do a syllabus check. So I'm a tutor, so I'm very interested in this. I know probably a few parents would do this, but what I do is I go through the annual teaching plan, which is a plan that teachers use as a guide of when they're supposed to complete certain topics. I also go through the CAPS documents, which is a document that governs the delivery and the assessing, of a particular subject. So I also did PGCE, by the way. Some of the things I know from there, so that's why. But it's important for me to understand what to expect in that academic year for me to be able to provide support. I know not every parent is willing, or not every parent has the capacity. I also don't, but I feel like I want her to have support I didn't have, for different challenges, obviously. Not that nobody wanted to, but the circumstances then were not as conducive. So I want her to have me to run towards when she has academic issues. I'm not gonna know everything, Sometimes when we write homework, I'll be like, write what the teacher told you, because by me assisting her, I'm not actually replacing the teacher, and I'm also learning from her as well. So I allow her to lead the homework, but this is important for me to understand, so that I can check what challenges can I expect, or what issues do I expect for her to struggle with. Then I'm able to plan better in terms of the support that I'm going to give to her to make sure that she performs to the best of her ability. Last year, she did it without me. This year, I'm here for her. I'm hoping that she also does take advantage of that. I don't really have issues with homework when it comes to her. I've not been called to school to come address any disruptive behavior. So I think we could, but it's important for me to understand what are they learning this year, what are they learning this term, so that I can look at the performance at the end of the term and be able to assess her strengths and weaknesses. And this is what I also do for the clients that I tutor. I also look into what is the syllabus. Obviously, I'm not a full-time tutor or teacher. I do have a 9-to-5. I'm an industrial engineer, but it's important for me to at least have that basic understanding. I know with some other people, they will say it's been years, they've been out of school, they've lost touch with the syllabus, and it's absolutely fine. But there are ways you can get around getting your child support and help in an event that you are unable to. I hope that you found this video to be helpful. I've been talking. But I hope that you did, find value in this, and you are considering how are you planning, for this academic year? How are you setting up your child for success, and how are you planning to support your child to make sure that they perform in the best possible way that their capacity allows? In the comment section below what you are planning or what you are doing to prepare for the new academic year for your kids. Are they boys or girls? How many kids are you preparing for? In which grades are they going to? What are your fears? What are you excited about, as they start the new year, the new grade? Are they going to a new school? Are they going to find new teachers, new friends, and all of that? So do leave in the comment section below your thoughts around back to school. This is really a back to school moment. So do leave a comment on the comment section below. Until next time, bye bye.